Dan. He says, is it okay to use a group of purchased images for several GMBs, different GMBs in the same niche, and simply geotag them for their unique locations? Yeah, that's, I mean, we do that, Dan. One of the things that I have my VAs doing, we're not really using a lot of stock images anymore because, you know, we've talked about grabbing images from YouTube. I can't get into that specifically here, but any of you that have been through any of our courses know that we've covered that in multiple courses. But just going and, you know, grabbing an image from YouTube, that tends to work well because a lot of the times those are unique in that they're not a still shot from a YouTube video hasn't been indexed, right? So my point is that they have a little bit more power. So that's one thing you can do. But what I have my VA do is about once a week, just spend an hour going and collecting more photos, just using the YouTube method, and adding them to a photos master folder, like a master's photo folder. In other words, it's just a pool of photos or screenshots or whatever that they've taken that we just keep adding to every single week. You know, another couple dozen go in there, or, you know, however many they get done in about an hour. And that way, as we continue to build GMB assets, our pool of available images is always growing, right? And so that way we can just select images at random from that drive folder, and then yes, we just geotag them. So for example, if we're setting up a new asset and let's say we want to optimize 30 images for daily posts or something, he'll just randomly select 30 images from that photos master folder, or even copy that entire folder and then and put it in the project subfolder, and then use something like GeoSetter to geotag all of those images. And then whenever he goes to post, set up a GMB post or a blog post or anything really, he can go grab an image from that specific folder. It's already geotagged. It's ready to go. Does that make sense? So we started off just with 30 images that we started reusing over and over again for other assets. But I don't like that because it could potentially cause a problem. And you guys, if you've probably heard me say this before. I hate rework. Like, I hate losing assets, guys. I hate it. That sucks. That just, it's very discouraging. So I'd rather spend the extra time developing the master's photo folder more and more on a weekly basis. And again, it's something a VA could do, so that you just keep adding. Stock photos will work. Don't get me wrong. But, I like to use more unique images if possible.
We did an entire webinar on how to get unlimited local images in local GMB Pro.
Yeah, so RYS too, right?
Yeah, it's in. No, we didn't share it with. Yeah, we did invite our RYS Academy.
I thought so.
In fact, yes, we did. So if you're an RYS Academy or local GMB Pro, you have a way to get unlimited local images, and I showed exactly how it's done. And you can have just thousands and thousands of unique images from your hometown, and you can relate them all to whatever it is that you're doing. It's a really simple method. I don't know why nobody else has come up with it, has said, holy crap, this is so simple, because it really is. Once you see it and you see how easy it is, you're going to hit yourself in the head and say, why didn't I think of this? Because it's stupid simple. So if you guys are in there, just go. It's in the Facebook group, in the local GMB Pro Facebook group, and in the RYS Academy Facebook group. I uploaded the webinar in there.
Yeah, and I would say definitely, get more images as you can. It's time consuming to do the methods that Marco was talking about, as well as the YouTube method. That's why I recommend that you have a VA do it. Just train a VA to do it, guys. It's very inexpensive to have a VA collect images for you. Will save you a ton of time. Greg's up. He says,
yeah, hang on a second. The reason why I did that webinar is I wanted to show people also why you shouldn't use stock images, because Google AI can pick out everywhere where that stock image has been used, and it's been used multiple times. So Google knows that it's a stock image rather than an image taken by someone at the location. So why not go through a little bit extra trouble and give Google what it wants? When we try to trigger the algorithm, that's always what we look to do. We want to feed RankBrain as much data as possible, but it has to be new data for RankBrain to really pay attention.
There you go.